Nothing can dim the light that shines from within. God may not work things out the way we planned, but He is working things out for the better. This COVID-19 pandemic has really changed everything around the world, from our basic, routinary way of living to celebration of big events has suddenly shifted to new normal. Today, our dear children, parents, and teachers who patiently waited should feel proud of themselves because this event has come into reality and finally it's over. Buhatan Elementary School proudly presents its 10th Moving Up and 39th graduation ceremonies for this school year 2020 to 2021 with the theme Kalidad na Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. So to the highly esteemed and respected individuals from the Schools Division of Albay, led by our very supportive Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Norma B. Samantala, our active Schools District Supervisor, Sir Rodel B. Salting, our dedicated and loved school head, Sir Ryan A. Bradesina, our distinguished guests, colleagues, members of the graduating class, proud parents, guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant and joyous viewing to all. To begin with, may we put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen to our national anthem, to be followed by an opening prayer and our regional and division hymn through audiovisual presentation played respectively.
Sa'yo'y lumalapit, paguhin ang puso ko't isip mula sa biyaya mo. Siyang aking nais, aking nalalaman ang lahat ng aking kahinaan, ito'y papawiin ng pag-ibig mo. Yakapin mo't hagkan ng iyong pag-ibig, ilapit mo ako sa iyong tabi. Ang nais ko, ika'y laging kapiling kasama ka sa pangunguna ng pag-ibig mo. Diyos ang nais ko hanggang sa pagharap sa'yo, mamumuhay ako sa pag-ibig mo. Sa'yo'y sumasamo, laging dalangin ng puso ko ay kalooban mo. Sa buhay ko, yakapin mo hagkan ng iyong pag-ibig. Ilapit mo ako sa iyong tabi. Ang nais ko, ika'y laging kapiling, laging kasama ka sa pangunguna ng pag-ibig mo. Yakapin mo't hagkan ng iyong pag-ibig. Ilapit mo ako sa iyong tabi. Ang nais ko, ika'y laging kapiling, laging kasama ka sa pangunguna ng pag-ibig mo.
Hail, dear beloved Bicolanda, home of the Virgin of Peña Francia, renowned for Pilinan City from dawn to dusk. We're singing our praise to thee, where the flames, sparkling rivers and seas, hills and mountains, trees adore. From the shores across the seas, all nature's gift to thee abound. Bicolanda, Bicolanda, our native land, behold. Albay, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Masbate, Sorsogon. Sinis o Iligan, Nagaligaw, Legazpi, Tabaco, Sorsogon, and Masbate, abode of noble heroes, land of the free. Oh, Mount Mayon is watching over thee. Bicolanda, Bicolanda, the home of the Oragons. Fearless warriors, bold yet afraid, to truth and dignity we
sa kabikulan, napanunin mga kaugmahan. Mga tao pobre o mayaman, sa babay sa pag-uswag nin banwaan. Ang bulkan mayon sa mong ladawan, simbolo nin kagayonan. Mahal na Diyos na imo pabayaan, mahal ming albay sa kod paman. Kaming mga albayano, sa man magduman, daibinang malilingawan, ang samuyang dagang tinubuan. May lugar digdi sa kabikulan, napano ning mga kaumahan. Mga tao pobre o mayaman, sa babay sa pag-uswag nin banwaan. Ang bulkan mayon sa mong ladawan, simbolo nin kagayonan. Mahal na Diyos na imo pabayaan, mahal ming albay sa kod paman. Mahal ming albay sa kod paman.
It is overwhelming to hear words of welcome from our very own GPTA President, Mrs. Marisa B. Perez.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat, mga guro, mga magulang, mga panauhin na nanonood sa ngayon. Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat pa din ako sa Poong May Kapal dahil sa kabila ng krisis o pandemya, patuloy pa rin ang pag-aaral ng ating mga anak kahit na modyo lang. Nandyan pa rin ang ating mga masisipag na guro para gabayan ang ating mga anak para maipagpatuloy ang pag-aaral hanggang sa matapos nila ang ika-6 na baitang. Sa mga magtatapos ngayon, sana kahit nararanasan natin ang kahirapan sa ngayon, sana huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa para ipagpatuloy pa din niyo ang pag-aaral para makamit ninyo ang kanya-kanyang pangarap. Huwag nating kalimutan na kahit mahirap ang buhay sa ngayon, maraming paraan ang pwedeng gawin makapagtapos lang ng pag-aaral. Maging matatag lang tayo sa ngayon. Sa mga kapwa ko magulang, alam kong kung gaano nyo nararamdaman ang hirap ng buhay sa ngayon dahil sa pandemya. Kaya sana patuloy pa din natin gabayan ang ating mga anak dahil kung tayo ay manghihina, paano ang ating mga anak? Kaya sana harapin natin ang pagsubok na ito. Laban lang tayo sa ngayon. Sa mga magtatapos, sana sikapin yung maabot ninyo ang inyong mga pangarap sa buhay. At gawin ninyong inspirasyon ang inyong pag-aaral dahil ang pag-aaral ay siya din ang pamana ng iyong mga magulang. Walang ibang magkakamit nun kundi kayo lang. Sa muli, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Mom, for that warm welcome to our viewers today. And now, may our hearts be inspired as we listen to the reading of the graduation message from our DepEd Secretary, Ma'am Leonor M. Briones, by the Grade 2 Advisor of Buhatan Elementary School, Ma'am Eva L. Daison.
Mensahe ng kalihim para sa pagtatapos at moving up ceremony sa taong panuroang 2020-2021. Nais kong ipabatid ang aking taus-pusong pagbati at pagpupugay sa mga magsisipagtapos, mga guro, mga opisyal ng paaralan at mga kawani sa kanilang commencement exercise para sa taong panuruan 2020-2021. Sa ngalan ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, ikinararangal ko ang maging bahagi ng mga nagawa at nakamit ng mga magsisipagtapos ngayong taon. Sa kabila ng pagsubok ng panahon, ang ating mga mag-aaral ay nagtiyaga at nakagawa ng mga mahalagang bagay para sa kanilang kinabukasan. Habang ang makasaysayang panahong ito ay naghatid ng di inaasahang mga pagsubok dulot ng pandemya ng COVID-19, naniniwala ako na itong bagong henerasyon ng Pilipinong tagapagtaguyod ng bansa, sila ang mga nakaranas ng mga pagsubok, ay magiging mahalaga sa pag-unlad ng ating bansa sa panahong darating. Sa ating kasaysayan, humarap ang ating mga bayani sa maraming hamon ng walang pag-aalinlangan at takot upang alamin ang katotohanan at kalayaan sa pamamagitan ng edukasyon. Hanggang ngayon, patuloy tayong sumusuong sa mga pagsubok upang magbigay ng suporta sa edukasyon. Ika ng ani Gat Jose Rizal, "Without education and liberty, which are the soil in the Son of Man, no reform is possible. No measure can give the result desired." Maging paalala sana ang seremonyang ito na kaya nating malampasan ang kahit ano paman sa pamamagitan ng ating sama-samang pagsisikap. Katuwang ninyo ang kagawaran at asahang gagabay at susuporta sa kahit na anumang paraan upang tugunan ang anuman hamon, lalo na sa sektor ng edukasyon. Para sa ating mga magulang at mga guro, malaki ang aming utang na loob sa dedikasyon na ibinigay niyo sa inyong mga anak sa panahon na ito. Tunay na ang inyong mga pagsisikap ay nagbunga sa ating pagdiriwang ng napakahalagang araw na ito. Patuloy nating pagsikapan na bigyan ng mas ligtas at maayos na kalagayan ang bawat mag-aaral upang hubugin sila sa mga susunod na responsableng leader at tagapagtaguyod ng ating bansa sa hinaharap. Muli, taos-pusong pagbati mula sa DepEd at mabuhay kayong lahat. Ang mensaheng ito ay nanggagaling sa ating kalihim ng edukasyon, Leonor Mantoles Briones.
Thank you, Mom, for that inspiring message. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness virtually the main highlight of today's event. To do the honors of presenting this school year's kindergarten completers and candidates for graduation, may we have on our screen our very own kindergarten teacher, Ma'am Shera Filipina Embelbes, and our grade 6 advisor, Ma'am Susana D. Barroso, followed right away by the acceptance, confirmation, and her message, Ma'am Norma B. Samantella, the school's Division Superintendent of Albay Division. May we give them a virtual applause.
I have the honor present to you the completers of Buhatan Elementary School this school year 2020-2021, which is composed of 5 boys and 8 girls with a total of 13. That they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education and kindergarten level. K-12 curriculum and their records were compiled in our office for your reference. Ma'am, they are now ready for your confirmation.
I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation for school year 2020 to 2021 of Buhatan Elementary School. The graduating class of 2021 is consist of 11 boys and 18 girls with a total of 29. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for graduation prescribed by the Department of Education in elementary level under the K-12 curriculum. Their records are compiled in the office for your reference. Ma'am, they are now ready for your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Department of Education under the leadership of our Honorable Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, our Regional Director Gilbert T. Sadsad, and upon the recommendation of your school head that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed for the curriculum, I now confirm you graduates of school year 2020-2021. Congratulations, Batch 21. My prayerful greetings of good health to all of you, teachers, parents, the school governing council, the Parent Teachers Association, the Supreme Student and Pupil Government, the local government units, all our internal and external stakeholders, and of course, the honorees of today's activity, the graduating class of Batch 2021. My dear graduating class, how was your journey over the years? Was it rough, smooth, bumpy, or easy? Did you struggle? Just went with the flow? Enjoyed the challenges? How was your relationship with others, both in school and at home? Has it been fun and enjoyable? Has it made you become better versions of your old selves? Has it influenced others to chart their own course? How was your school life while learning within the confines of your private learning spaces or learning corners at home? Did it plant a seed of inspiration for you to pursue the next higher level of learning? Were there lessons learned? Were there eventualities to be grateful about? Are you ready to find your way in the raw wilderness or the environment around you in this time of pandemic? You might say, I've got a lot of questions to ask, but you may answer them in silence. Let your heart listen to your answers. Your reactions are not surprising. I know how it feels. The global pandemic brought about by the coronavirus and its variants has drastically changed our lives. It caused the reconfiguration of many processes and systems, in education most especially. You lost sight of your friends, of your schoolmates, of your teachers, and you lost access to the many services being offered by your school. The pandemic caused the closure of some private schools. It shoved all of us to social isolation. It claimed lives and continues to do so. It is taking a toll on our economy. It led and still leading to the emergence of mental crises, not only among youth but also among adults. You fought and continued to navigate the challenges of the crisis. You responded to it in so many ways. You allowed yourselves to change in order to fit into the new normal. You studied and learned the language of technology and immersed yourselves in digital and modular learning. You danced well with the waves of learning modalities and platforms. You established networks via the social media. You made connections, not just with a community or with a country, but also with the world. All these make your graduation unique and historic. What is next? The enemy is still hovering. It is still around us. There is no telling when it will vanish, despite the exhaustive measures that our government is taking to protect us, to help all of us become virus-free, despite our personal, stringent observance of health protocol. Now that you're about to leave the portals of your alma mater, what do you have in mind to secure your future, to tightly keep your dreams? I'm sure there's a lot going on in your head that you would like to express. But you can make a good start by saying thank you to all the significant people with whom you owe this important day in your lives. And allow me to join you. On a personal note, I would like to thank your parents, our policy and lawmakers, the government and non-government units, private individuals, and the rest of the community officials and leaders, association members, and other entities for valuing education, by pushing you to study hard and giving you all the support that you need despite the risks and the limitations in these difficult times. Their voluntary acts of distributing and retrieving your modules and learning activity sheets and other services are truly priceless. Their voluntary sponsorship of supplementary technology tools and learning materials in schools are very helpful. God bless them for joining our crusade and prayers to make education continue, particularly in strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. I am grateful to all your teachers, school head, and support staff for their dedication and hard work. The pandemic is causing them a lot of inconveniences, a lot of risks, but despite those things, they miss you in the classroom with them. They miss personally attending to your needs. It matters to them how well you have learned from the blended learning materials that our department has provided you with. Despite the limitations, they are always there for you. A note away, a chat away, a text away, a call away, an email away. You can't imagine how much they care for you. Anxious to see you uphold the values and skills they imbibed you with, and excited to see you proceed to the next higher level of education or the world of work. Excited to see you hold on to your dreams. Of course, I would like to thank you, my dear students and pupils, for the amazing achievements that you have made for yourselves, for your school, for the community, and for the division of Albay. I know in your own little ways you struggled too, given the restrictions of the health crisis and the unpredictability of the internet while in the virtual classroom, while working on your modules. But hey, you survived. Thank you. Thank you for being so responsible as you ventured in self-learning and in objectively and discreetly using the social media to supplement learning and sharing the same to the rest of the universe. You all deserve a virtual hug and a loud cheer of congratulations from all of us in the school's division office of Albay. And soon, you will be in for more challenges as the pressing issue is still there. How do you stay on track when the virus is waiting to sidetrack? But thank God, not even the virus can stop you from pursuing your goals. Do what you ought to do, and do it now. Remember Mark Twain, an American humorist, novelist, travel writer, and best remembered as the author of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn? He said, and I quote, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover, unquote. While life is beautiful, it is sometimes disappointing. It becomes more disappointing when you fail to do today things that you should have done before. So continue to weave beautiful dreams for yourselves and your families as well, and your community and our country. According to Jodie Foster, an American director, producer, and one of the best actresses of her generation, there is nothing more beautiful than finding your course as you believe you bob aimlessly in the current. Wouldn't you know that your path was there all along, waiting for you to knock, waiting for you to become? This path does not belong to your parents, your teachers, your leaders. Your path is your character defining itself more and more every day, like a photograph coming into focus. The circumstances that we face today are not easy to control. We need you to join forces with us. We want you to be strong, persevering, hopeful, compassionate, and more caring. We can only bank on the reality that if there's anything certain at present, it is this: time doesn't wait for anybody. It keeps going. And the future is arriving. Do not look at the pandemic as a national or global crisis. Look at it as a defining moment, as a motivator, as you make a new beginning. Broaden and enliven your perspective so that you can endure the challenges ahead. There are many lessons to be learned from the pandemic, from your experiences in the past years. We have realized more than ever how important it is to have jobs, no matter how menial, how important each one is in the family, in the community, how important education is. Yes, the pandemic may have challenged and changed our lives, but with the new doors opening for you after this graduation ceremony, we count on your individual responses to give impact to our society, to change not just your lives, our lives, but to change the world. Again, congratulations, best of luck, take good care of yourselves, and bring with you our love and our high hopes that you will become somebody someday. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am, for your heartwarming message, and congratulations, graduates and completers. And now, let us hear another inspirational messages from our supportive and dedicated Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Lauro B. Miliano, and our Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir Rodel B. Salting.
Isang maalab na pagbati po sa inyong lahat sa espesyal na araw na ito. Unang-una po ay isang maalab na pagbati sa ating mga kaguruan, prinsipal, at mga mag-aaral, kasama ang lahat na nandirito sa komunidad ng eskwelahang ito. Sa ngalan po ng aking opisina na pinamumunuan ng ating butihing superintendent, Ma'am Norma B. Samantela, kasama ang isa pang kahaliling assistant superintendent, si Ma'am Jenny Abayon. Ako po ay lubos na nagagalak at nakikiisa na nandirito at makapagbigay ng seremonya sa pagtatapos ng inyong paaralan sa panahon na ito. Alam niyo po, ang sitwasyon natin ngayon ay napaka-espesyal. Hindi ito espesyal dahil mayroong COVID-19, kundi espesyal ito at nais nating i-celebrate yung milestone kung saan nakaya po nating lahat na maitawid ang pag-aaral ng inyong mga anak kahit na tayo ay gipit at hirap na hirap sa panahon ng pandemyang ito. Alam niyo po, ang pagkakaroon ng virtual graduation ng ganitong seremonya ay isa pong manifestasyon na natawid natin at nakaya natin na magkaroon ng kasagutan at may pagpatuloy natin ang pag-aaral ng inyong mga anak kahit nga mayroon ho tayong pandemya. So dahil special po ito, minabuti ng aming opisina na kahit sa paraang virtual ay makapagdala kami sa inyo ng mga mensahe and sabay-sabay ho nating i-celebrate at sabay-sabay ho nating bigyan ng halaga ang naabot natin sa school year 2020-2021. Alam niyo po, ang tema ng graduation natin ngayon ay patungkol sa kung paano pa natin mapapalakas o paano natin mai-strengthen ang kalidad ng edukasyon na pwedeng ibigay natin sa ating mga kabataan kahit sa panahon ng pandemya. So yung pag-strengthen sa quality ng edukasyon, sa serbisyong may bibigay ng ating mga paaralan ay lubos na napakahalaga. So yung ating mga kasagutan dyan at yung mga pamaraan na ginawa ng Department of Education para lamang hindi tayo matigil ay isa sa mga pinakamahusay na inobasyon ng ating pamahalaan. Siguro nakita ninyo na nagkaroon tayo ng mga pagtawid kahit na gumamit tayo ng mga plataforma o ng mga medium na hindi natin halos alam pa. Sino ang mag-iisip na halos halimbawa ay hindi natin iniintindi ang maraming communication platform and technology na ngayon ay naging parte ng success stories natin kung paano natin ito itatawid. Alam niyo, napakahirap magturo na kung saan ay wala sa mga paaralan ang mga bata. Mahirap na magkaroon ng pagtataya o ng assessment kung gaano natuto, anong mga skill ang nakuha ng mga anak natin sa panahon na wala nga ang presensya ng kani-kanilang mga guro. Subalit, ang mga kasagutan natin sa paglagay ng mga programa tungkol sa ating pagpapatuloy ng instruction ay lubos nating pinahalagahan at nakita namin yung buong suporta ng mga magulang. Di ba hindi tayo naging pabaya tungkol dito? Nung kinausap namin kayo na pumunta sa paaralan at kunin ang mga printed modules, hindi kayo nagdalawang isip na gawin ito. Nung nakiusap ang ating paaralan na bibili ng gadget para sa online learning, nandyan kayo at sumuporta sa amin. Nung tayo ay nag-impose ng mga pulisiya kung saan kinakailangang may social distancing, kinakailangang walang mga meetings, kinakailangang umuwi ang mga bata sa bahay at doon mag-receive ng instruction, ginawa natin ito lahat. So sa ganang gayon po, ang nagkakaisang kasagutan natin sa pagharap sa pandemya ay isang patunay na kaya nating tawirin ang mga sigwa na dala nitong COVID-19. Yun ang espesyal, yun ang paraan natin. So patuloy po nating palakasin ang sitwasyon na ganito. Magkaroon tayo ng mga kapasidad at magkaroon tayo ng kooperasyon at pagkakaisa kung saan sa bawat pagdating ng unos katulad ng COVID-19 ay kayang sagutin ng komunidad, ng magulang, ng mga guro at ng mga bata ang sitwasyon para hindi matigil ang edukasyon. So kami po ay tuwang-tuwa na naabot natin ang panahon na ito. Hindi natin alam kung sa susunod na taon ay posibleng ganito pa rin ang setup natin. Pero ating ipinapanalangin na bumalik na sa normal ang ating mga eskwelahan at muli ay makapiling namin ang inyong mga anak. Yun po ang isa siguro sa pinaka gusto nating mangyari. So, gamitin natin na patunay ng kaya nating kasagutan sa panahon ng pandemya ang graduation program na ito. So sa mga graduates, kami po ay saludo sa inyo. Alam nyo, kayo yung pinaka-espesyal na grupo ng kabataan sa DepEd na gagraduate sa panahon ng pandemya. So gamitin natin ang buong experience na ito para mas ma-inspire pa tayo, para mas maipagpatuloy natin yung gusto nating marating sa buhay at maibigay natin yung ginhawa na ninanais natin at ng mga ninanais nating pangarap para sa ating pamilya. Sa mga kaguruan, maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikiisa at patuloy na pagdamay sa ating ahensya para maitawid natin ang sitwasyon na ito. Sa punong guro na talaga namang nagbigay ng panahon at nagtiis ng maraming hirap kung paano i-manage ang distance learning program, ang remote delivery ng instructions natin. Sa mga public schools district supervisor at education program supervisor na nandyan at umalalay para mas lalo pang maisagawa ng mahusay ang iba't ibang modalities natin sa panahon ng pandemya. Happy graduation po at mula sa aking puso ay taos-puso ko po kayo na binabati. Maraming salamat po. Happy graduation sa lahat ng ating mga mag-aaral.
To the high-performing school head of this institution, highly motivated and hardworking teaching and non-teaching staff, to the most important person of today's activity, our completers and graduates, proud parents, barangay officials, and other supportive stakeholders, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good day. One of the most awaited moments in the lives of our learners is the moment to recognize all their efforts, hard work, and sacrifices after the challenging journey of acquiring knowledge, skills, and competences in this time of pandemic. The completion, graduation, and moving up ceremonies remind us how far we all have come and how successful we are all in the achievement of our educational goals for our learners. This is an event worth sharing and celebrating with parents, family members, teachers, and administrators and stakeholders who have been part in the attainment of success of the whole school organization. Ang ating paksa sa taong ito, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, ay sumisimbolo ng ating katatagan, tibay ng loob at pag-asa. Sa kabila ng ating mga nararanasang pagbabago, ang kagawaran ng edukasyon ay patuloy sa kanyang mandato na makapaghatid ng kalidad ng edukasyon sa ating mga mag-aaral, saan man sulok ng bansa. Kasama ang ating magigiting na volunteers at mga lokal na opisyal sapagkat tayo ay naniniwala na education must continue even in the time of pandemic. Ang aking marubdob na pagbati sa ating mga graduates at completers, naway patuloy nating pagsumikapang abutin ang ating mga pangarap at mithiin sa buhay. Ang araw na ito ay simula pa lamang ng pagbubukas ng bagong kabanata ng inyong buhay. Education is a continuous process. Keep learning, keep trying, and keep venturing on through your journey. Sa mga magulang, ang aking mainit na pagbati at pagsaludong sa suportang ibinigay ninyo sa ating mga mag-aaral. I thank you for producing wonderful children who will be the nation's future. Sa ating mga lokal na opisyales, kasama ang ating barangay officials at mga volunteers, ang aking taus-pusong pasasalamat sa inyo. Malaki po ang inyong naiambag sa pagpapatupad ng ating Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. Kami patuloy na umaasa sa inyong tulong, suporta at kooperasyon sa mga susunod na taong panuruan. To the teachers and school heads, our soldiers and generals in this educational battlefield, my special thanks and salute for your hard work, dedication, and commitment. In spite of the challenges brought by pandemic, you have been propelled by your desire to promote quality education among our learners. Straight from the Office of the Public Schools District Supervisor of Rapo-Rapo West District, my warmest thanks, mabuhay, and congratulations. May the Lord Almighty bless us always. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for the messages of inspiration and motivation to our dear pupils, parents, and teachers as well. Now, the moment for our completers and graduates has come. Let us witness the presentation of graduates and kindergarten completers virtually. At this juncture, shall we watch the graduates and shed our tears for happiness as we give tribute to them?
We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the time we put in, getting us to this moment, so we could get to this moment. We may not be throwing our caps in the air, but our spirit will rise anywhere. Remember our hallways filled with memories and friends. I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the good and hard times we've had. They'll get us through life's moments. Yeah, they'll get us through life's moments. If you're over there feeling a little scared about your brand new start, don't get discouraged. Keep showing your courage, 'cause that's who we are. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful for our new beginnings, right here in this moment. We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the time we put in, whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful for our new beginnings, right here in this moment. We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you, whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for all the time we put in, getting us to this moment, so we could get to this moment. We may not be throwing our caps in the air, but our spirit will rise anywhere. Remember our hallways filled with memories and friends. I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you, whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the good and hard times we've had. They'll get us through life's moments. Yeah, they'll get us through life's moments. If you're over there feeling a little scared about your brand new start, don't get discouraged. Keep showing your courage, 'cause that's who we are. I'm who I am because of you, whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful for our new beginnings, right here in this moment. We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting.
Today's affair is not complete without being graced by the words of a man of sincere service and action, who will deliver his words of encouragement and wisdom and to end our program. Everyone, let us all welcome the very young schoolhead of Buhatan Elementary School for his message and closing remarks, Sir Ryan A. Bradicina.
Isang mapagpalang araw sa inyong lahat, lalo't higit sa ating mga panauhin, mga magulang, sa ating magaganda at masisipag na mga guro, at higit sa lahat sa mga mag-aaral na nagsipagtapos sa araw na ito. Isa pong napakasayang pagkakataon ang magbigay ng isang mahalagang mensahe sa aking panapos na pananalita. Lubos po akong natutuwa at nagagalak dahil nabigyan ako ng oportunidad upang magpasalamat na personal o virtual sa inyong lahat. Bagamat bilang isang punong guro ng paaralang ito, ako'y punong-puno ng pangarap sa mga batang mag-aaral at maging sa paaralang ito. Opo, alam kong mahirap ang maging estudyante, lalo't pat modules lang ang kanilang sandigan at sandata. Maraming tanong tungkol sa mga gawain. Marami ding pagsubok tulad na lamang ng mahihirap na outputs at iba pa. Sa ating mga guro, sa kanilang pakikipagsapalaran sa iba't ibang online trainings at webinars na malimit ay nagkakasunod-sunod pa sa mga activities na related sa pag-aaral, ipag-implement ng mga proyekto at programa ng departamento para sa paaralan at kung ano-ano pa. Alam kong mahirap ito sa ating mga guro, lalo't pat mahirap ang signal, data, internet connection at kung hindi naman kailangan pang pumunta ng nagtakim, kawayan, karakaran, o kaya sa tabako para lamang makapag-attend ng virtual meetings and orientation at makapag-submit ng reports. Pero, ang lahat ng ito ay ginagawa nila upang madagdagan pa ang kaalaman. Kaya nga ako ay lubos na humahanga sa mga gurong tulad nila. Saludo ako sa paghubog at pagpanday ng kabuang pagkatao ng mga mag-aaral sa angkop na panibagong paraan, ang distance learning modality. Walang hanggang pasasalamat ang batid ko sa ating 7 mahuhusay na guro. Sa mga mag-aaral, patuloy lang ang buhay. Baonin ninyo ang lahat ng mabubuti at iwaglit ang alam natin inyong mali at diwastong gawain. Dalhin nyo ang mabubuting tagubilin at kaalaman ninyo sa paaralang ito. Inaasahan namin kayo'y muling magbabalik na may ngiti at maipagmamalaki at inyong ikararangal sa mga nakamit na tagumpay. Patuloy lang ang pangarap. Patuloy din ang pagsisikap at pagtsatsaga. Huwag kayong susuko kahit minsan ay nahihirapan. Laban lang. Ipagpatuloy din ang pagtutulungan, pakikiisa at pagmamahal sa kapwa sa gitna ng pandemya. Sa mga magulang, alam nating lahat balang araw, sila din ay magbubunga at mag-aani ng lahat ng ito. Ipagpatuloy ninyo lamang ang pagbibigay suporta sa kanilang mga laban. Salamat sa inyong sakripisyo para sila ay makapag-aral. Salamat din sa pag-unawa at pag-aaruga sa inyong mga anak. Kayo ang inspirasyon, lakas at sandigan ng kanilang kahinaan. At higit sa lahat, salamat po Panginoon sa inyong paggabay at pagmamahal. Patuloy niyo po kaming gabayan at ingatan sa lahat ng oras at pagkakataon ng aming buhay. Samahan niyo po kami sa panibagong pinto ng aming mga pangarap. Congratulations, completers and graduates of batch 2020 to 2021. At sa mga bumubuo po ng programang ito, dakulang salamat po sa Indoga Boss.
Again, congratulations graduates, completers, and to your proud parents. Go forth, grow, and be successful. Always remember that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Thank you and happy viewing to all.